let's discuss men. How did I want to start this off? So, if you watch my channel at all, you hear me complain a lot about shit. Probably like frivolous bullshit, for the average person. And I hear a lot of like, you live in like this whole thing of, especially people who are like common sense people are like, oh man, you live in the greatest country in the world. You live in the greatest country in the world, right? You have you have all these opportunities, which I'm not gonna lie, okay? We do have a lot of opportunities, okay? We do, compared to other countries. Maybe we had more opportunities 30 years ago, more so than now. You could definitely build yourself up by working your ass off, okay? You could build up, you can improve yourself in a lot of different ways, okay? And you could do it in a short amount of time, and it just depends on how much work you put in and how much you're going to sacrifice. Okay. I've said in the past, the upward mobility is hard. And yes, it is hard because you have a lot of, it's demoralizing. If I work 80 hours a week, the government taxes the hell out of me. And yes, I'll have more in my income, but then I have to deal with inflation and all this too. That's another tax. There's a lot going on right now. Okay, there's a hell of a lot going on right now, and it's very demoralizing. Very demoralizing. You have women that don't really seem to be interested in most of the population of men here in America, because an average man is pretty much looked at like a bum. A lot of females are into this, and this could just be the internet. I don't know. Seem to be in my town, most of every single female here where I'm at is not single, but and this could just be in different places, different cities. I don't know. I'm in a red state, so there's a lot going against men right now. Okay, there's a lot going against us. We're looked down on. We're told we're not as good as women. If you're a heterosexual white male, you're definitely feeling worthless in this society. You're definitely feeling worthless. And I think you could have multi-mansions, you could have yachts, you could be swimming in vaults of coins like one of the DuckTales, like Scrooge McDuck or whatever. You could be doing that. But if you're just by yourself and you have nobody to share those experiences with, it gets fucking boring. It becomes worthless. Okay? Now, society generally cares more about women than it does men. Whenever I heard a story of two people going missing and hiking, let's just say it like a story like this. There's a man and a woman. Okay? My first thought was the woman. Not the fucking man. I give two shits about the man. The woman. Oh shit, that's a travesty, man. The woman fucking, you know what I mean? Well, protect women and children. That's how it's always been. Well, females want equality now, and they want to be equal to us, Well, I don't think they want to be equal. I think they want to be superior. That's what I think. I think this, not all, because there's different levels of feminism, but this feminism crap and other dudes supporting this crap is extremely demoralizing. Most of us do the hard labor to continue this infrastructure of a society going forward. The basic things that we take for granted, like running water, electricity, trash removal, stuff like that, food being shipped to your grocery stores. It's the majority men doing these jobs. Now, if it was 50-50, if half of the jobs were done by females, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But they're mostly men doing these jobs. And these men who are doing these jobs are being looked at like scum of the earth by women. We are being looked at, we're not attractive, like women do not find us attractive at all. Now, this could be, I think it's probably a cancer in our society. It's probably the environment that they were raised in, this whole Beauty and the Beast bullshit, or this fucking, they're princesses and they think that their value is higher than it is, and then you got the simps on social media perpetuating this problem. Said it a million times. If you listen to my videos, I sound probably like a damn rerun. But there's more to this video. I did some research and I looked at like the statistics of deaths in America. The number one death is heart disease, and that takes like over 600,000 people's lives a year. The second one is cancer, and then now it's COVID for 3. But 3 was like accidental deaths, and then you got like most of the top 10 or top 15 are health related. That's how people, they die naturally, I guess naturally, or like self-inflicted based off of their lifestyle. But self-deletion is high up there, and I think it's higher than murders. So men, 80% of the self-deletion are done by men here in America. And from what I've seen, and this statistic seems to be congruent, it's probably higher, but it seems like around 35,000 to 40,000 men end up, or that's self-deletion all. Okay. That's self-deletion as a group. 35 to 40,000 people a year, Americans, end up self-deleting. Okay. And that's not like that's not like 100. That's not like, you look at all the deaths in America and that's like the 100th on the list. That's like self-deletion here in America is a huge problem and nobody talks about it. Now, why? If this place is so fucking fantastic, if this place is so great, then, why are so many people doing this? And it's usually, there's a huge statistic where it's around men my age and a little bit older. Now, why are these men doing this? Why? It seems like there's alcohol in their system, and the preferred choice is a gunshot, quick, done, boom. Why? Why are they doing this? This place is so fantastic. You have all the resources you need. Like, you don't have to, like, you just work. You can have a place to stay. You work a couple jobs a month. But why? Why are men doing this at such an alarm rate? Why? I'm not going to be one of these people. And I've always had this thought of like, it's like conflicted. Like, yes, it's a tragedy and it's horrible if somebody does it and they got little kids. Okay, that's, you can say like they're a pussy, they're weak. Yes, they were. But why? Why? Why would somebody do that? Why would somebody bring little kids into the world and decide to take themselves out? Why? Especially as somebody that's supposed to protect the men, a la Kurt Cobain, if he did. Why? Hopelessness. Lack of purpose. Nobody gives a fuck about us. I think that females are really going to feel this. I think they're going to feel this in the future. I'm not sure if the society's... I keep on hearing different people being very pessimistic and saying, like, you know, our society is going to collapse. Pain is coming. We're going to be going back to the medieval times. You better learn how to live off of grade. Better learn how to hunt and fish. That's definitely possible, and I think that if our currency becomes probably will, that's probably what they're talking about. When our currency is not the number one currency no more, and people are gonna be wrecked. There's gonna be some type of major catastrophe probably. I don't think we're gonna go to, unless we go through a nuclear war. I don't think we're gonna go back to fucking covered wagons, and I don't think so. I just don't. I don't think that's gonna happen. I could be wrong. I just don't think that's gonna happen. And there's too many people who are just carrying along like nothing's going on, like nothing, like whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen. This is all going to be a damn simulation for all I know. For me, I think that if somebody feels like they have to self-delete, and they do, I do have compassion. I feel bad for the people around them. But, like, I don't agree with it. I don't think that people should be doing it. Because I don't have any proof. I don't have no proof that we go on to something else. But if I'm wrong and I pass away, when I pass away, my body anyway, and there's nothing, and then it's just like an animal passing away, it don't matter. I guess I'll find out then. But I think this world is very mysterious. I think there's more going on than we know. We could all be a computer program. We could all be a collective consciousness. We could all be going to heaven or hell. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think there's more than just like my personal feeling, because I feel energies. I do. I feel energies. How can I feel energy for somebody else? Maybe it's because I can read people extremely well, and I could tell that there's something bothering them. And I look at their mannerisms, and I'm like, because I study people. I look at people, man. That's why I don't fucking talk. Why don't you talk? Why don't you talk? Because I ain't got nothing fucking dumb to say. You don't fucking care about what I have to say. The shit that I want to talk about, you don't want to talk about. don't fucking care about food. I don't fucking care about blah, blah, blah. It's fucking food. Like, I don't care. I don't care. There's only so many ways you can make fucking spaghetti. There's only, it's like, I don't fucking care. I don't care about fucking all the different guns. I don't care about all the different fucking cars. I used to care about sports. I don't give a fuck about it no more. I don't care about every member of the bands I like. I don't fucking care. Don't care. I don't care about common fucking talk. That's why I don't want to fucking talk. And the way I get along with people is humor. I only have so much energy to give. I can only stand being around people so much, man. It's take from me. Take my energy. And I could feel it. Okay, I'm done. I need to move on. I need to go take a break. Anyway. Lack of community. Lack of community is why men are doing this. The court systems are against us with child support or alimony. Damn, I forgot my coffee. Damn! Gotta love it. Oh, man, that's so cool. I love that shit. Anyway. This should be a fun day. I kind of look forward to my coffees in the morning on my breaks. Anyway, lack of support system. I can't imagine your wife leaving you. I can't imagine my wife leaving me. I go to work, come home, expect food on the table, expect a warm, inviting environment, kids, wife happy to see me. All of a sudden that's gone. Perhaps my choices did this. Perhaps. Now, this isn't my circumstance. I mean, I'm a divorcee, but it don't matter. Whatever. Okay. And then she divorces you. Instead of coming home every day to a warm environment, inviting environment, you come home to a cold, desolate, if you're lucky, apartment. Like you had this fabulous house, perhaps. You built this fucking house. You built this sanctuary for you and your family. You used to have barbecues and people over and just loving each other, being with each other, having everyone around you. To a cold, desolate environment. Depressing. You work your ass off all day. You come home to nothing. Then you drink. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You don't see your kids no more. Not like you did. Your wife is taken. She might be getting alimony. Might be getting child support. And some dude, she got the house. And some dude she's banging is now around your kids, banging her in your old bed, and you're kind of funding this lifestyle. How depressing is that? How depressing is that? Extremely depressing. You might have to work 2 jobs because you don't want to go to prison. Because you can't afford to pay for your own life. So maybe you have to stay on the couch of your parents' house. Or a friend. Maybe you have to live in your car. You work your ass off to come home and you live in a fucking car, you don't have a home. How depressing. And you're forced. You're forced to do this. Maybe you wanted to work things out. She didn't want to. I'm hearing 80% of the divorces are initiated by the women. And I think a lot of them are fucking frivolous. Not because the guy's cheating. Could be because the guy's cheating. Yeah, that does happen. Could you imagine? I can't imagine that shit, dude. I can't imagine that shit. The will to keep moving forward. When that's your life, when you're a fucking slave. She don't want your lifestyle no more. But you still have to provide it. And perhaps you got the kids 50-50. So why do you have to pay child support if you have them 50% of the time? We have a old style way that women continue to benefit tremendously. What do you think you see all these dudes? Well, as this, I can't talk about it because YouTube is lame. Can't talk. It's like a little kid. Oh no, we can't talk about certain things or certain people. Oh no, we can't talk about reality. Fucking stupid, dude. Why can't you just put like an R-rated on my fucking channel, man? Adults only. No kids. I don't want no kids looking up. Well, I mean, some of the stuff is good for like teenagers to listen to. But I don't want like 6-year-olds listening to my content. I don't want 12-year-olds listening to my content. Some of the wisdom is good. So like a 16-year-old listening to my stuff ain't bad. Nobody talks about it. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about men self-deleting. Nobody cares. And when society keeps hating on you, and you're doing all the jobs to keep it moving forward, eventually you're going to start seeing men say, fuck you. We do enough to get by. That's it. This video is highly interesting to me, and I want to continue talking about this, but I can't because I gotta come into this fucking place. I can complain about this place, but they're all the fucking same. They're all the fucking same. When I go somewhere else, it's gonna be the same fucking show, man. Oh, like I'll bust my ass, show my value, and not gonna get fucking compensated properly for it.